Are you looking for the best TCL TVs? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best TCL smart TVs on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. TCL 65-inch Q6 QLED 4K Smart TV. The 2022 QLED model of TCL's 6 series is so good that it earned a spot in our guide, but the company has continued to defy our expectations of what to expect from a TV under $1,000 with its successor, the Q6. We'll cut to the chase. This is the TCL TV you should get unless you have really specialized needs or a very strict budget. In our tests, which included playing Nintendo Switch games and streaming native 4K content from Netflix, YouTube, and other streaming services, the Q6 couldn't have performed much better. We noticed the biggest differences when watching shows with a lot of contrast like Star Trek, Picard, in which dimly lit scenes are often punctuated with pops of light and color. We can confirm each shot from a phaser were pleasing to the eye, and details in dark, seemingly abandoned spaceships were present. The Q6 was able to show colors more accurately, too. In games like Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, foliage looked lush, dragons looked imposing, and the depths felt isolating. Gamers playing on more powerful consoles or PCs can push the Q6 and gaming hardware to its limits thanks to the TV's 120Hz panel. Additionally, features like TCL's Game Accelerator, Enhanced Gaming and Auto Game Mode with AMD FreeSync will automatically optimize the Q6 to lower latency, lag, for the smoothest experience. Whether you're a casual gamer or someone who spends their nights playing online titles with friends, the Q6 has you covered. The TCL Q6 sets up quickly and easily. The model we tested ran Google TV, and we could run through most of the setup process on our phone using the Google Home app, which is available on iOS and Android. If you want a reliable TV that runs well and looks even better, we can't find much fault with TCL's Q6, which is competitive not only with the company's other sets but what's available from its competition. Number 2. TCL 75-inch QM8 QLED 4K Smart Mini LED TV. If you want a compromise-free TCL TV, the top-of-the-line QM8 is your best bet. It takes everything we loved about the Q6 we tested and cranks it up to 11. The TV's ultra-high peak brightness of 2000 nits means that the colors of content shot with an HDR, high dynamic range, camera will look incredibly vivid and lifelike. The QM8's 2300 local dimming zones allow its processor to independently light ultra-small sections of its screen with pinpoint precision. Scenes with a lot of contrast, big differences between the brightest and dimmest part of what's being shown, will look realistic because the TV won't have to brighten the entire panel to accommodate the highlights. On the gaming front, the QM8 has the same 120Hz refresh as many of TCL's other TVs. Still, its game acceleration is even more accurate, so you're constantly guaranteed the highest levels of fidelity each time you pick up the controller. Again, this TV's peak brightness and dimming zones will come into play, colors from your games will pop, and lighting will look more realistic assuming the game developers are going for that type of aesthetic. That said, this is still a more expensive TV than most of the others we're recommending, so you should seriously consider whether the extra expense is necessary for your needs. Hardcore gamers and cinephiles will immediately understand the benefits of watching or playing on such a bright screen. However, casual viewers who still want an excellent experience will still be better off with the Q6. If nothing else, TCL's QM8 proves you don't need an OLED TV for a premium viewing and gaming experience and underscores the company's commitment to premium hardware. Number 3. TCL 55-inch Q7 QLED 4K Smart TV. TCL's Q7 sits between the Q6 and QM8 and strikes the right balance between features and cost to make it the best fit for serious gamers. While its screen isn't as bright as the Q8's, it's still a big enough jump over the QM6's direct LED panel to make a big difference. Colors in your games will pop, and details in scenes that TVs traditionally struggle to reveal will be easy to see. Local dimming zones will also benefit gamers who play titles with a lot of ambience, like The Last of Us. The TCL Q7 inherited the same game acceleration features as the high-end Q8, which will make the biggest difference in fidelity when playing the latest and greatest game. It also got the same array of ports, and the extra HDMI input over the TCL Q6 will be useful if you plan on hooking up all three current generation consoles and a PC simultaneously. These continual comparisons to TCL's Q8 make sense on the technical side, but the Q7 also received an extremely important attribute from its lower-spec sibling: its price. We weight value very highly when deciding which hardware to recommend, and it's undeniable that TCL's Q7 offers a perfect balance of price and performance for high-end users the same way its Q6 does for a more casual to moderate crowd. For gamers who geek out over tech specs, the TCL Q7 lowers the barrier to entry for a premium television well under $1,000, which would have been unthinkable only a couple of years ago. Gaming can be an expensive hobby, and the screen you play on will enormously impact your experience. The TCL Q7 will allow you to play and experience cutting-edge games as their developers intended at a more than reasonable price. Number 4. TCL 43-inch Class S3 1080p LED Smart TV. Choosing the best budget TV for this guide was difficult because all of its hardware punches above its weight. There isn't a poor value in TCL's current generation lineup, which is a testament to its value. That said, if you need an inexpensive TV for a guest or bedroom or have very basic video streaming needs, TCL's S3 is the one to get. The 1080p TV doesn't have the same gaming or premium video features as its high-end siblings, but it does have a couple of distinct advantages. First, you can get a TCL S3 TV in sizes as little as 32 inches, which is the perfect size for a dorm room or to wall mount in a kitchen. Big screens are great for home theaters and living rooms, but they're not always necessary. The second reason to pick up a TCL S3 TV is, unsurprisingly, its price. The largest screen model in this line costs under $200. That's an incredible value for a 43-inch display. If you're not gaming or playing streaming 4K videos, this is all the TV you will need. It's easy to associate inexpensive tech gear with looking and feeling cheap, but TCL has maintained a high bar for industrial design even with its lower-spec TVs. The S3 TV's bezel rim is nearly flush with the screen, which lowers its bulk and weight in addition to making it look modern. The only problem you may encounter is its relatively low number of HDMI ports. There's enough for one game console and a soundbar, but not much else. If all you want to do is stream the latest season of Stranger Things, this won't be an issue. If you've been using the same TV for a decade and want an inexpensive replacement that will look and perform well for its price, TCL's S2 is the one to get. Number 5. TCL 55-inch Class 4 Series 4K UHD HDR Smart Roku TV. Stunning 4K Ultra HD, enjoy breathtaking 4K movies and TV shows at 4 times the resolution of Full HD, plus your favorite HD shows, movies, and sporting events are enhanced to near Ultra HD resolution with advanced 4K upscaling image aspect ratio 16:9. Display colors, 1.07 billion, output power, 10W plus 10W. High dynamic range, HDR delivers bright and accurate colors for a lifelike viewing experience. Simple, customizable home screen, your favorite broadcast TV, streaming channels, gaming console and other devices are front and center. No more flipping through inputs or wading through complicated menus. Stream what you love, enjoy free TV, live news, sports, movies, and more. Endless free entertainment, access the best selection of free entertainment with 250+ live TV channels, award-winning Roku originals, in-season shows, hit movies, kids TV and more. 802.11 AC 2x2 dual band, support 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz.